Hey guys, welcome back for another video. It's Junk Journal January, day number 21, and our prompt word is peeking out. Well, today I have an idea and I started kind of working it out, and I think I've got it, but I'm just going to kind of wing it with the rest of you guys here. So let's see what we can accomplish. So peeking out. I decided I wanted to go with people kind of peeking out type of thing. And what I thought of as I was going through some of my old card making books, and they were talking about tunnel cards. And I thought it would be fun to do a tunnel tag. So I've kind of prepared some pieces here. So this is kind of my template. I didn't cut out the circles yet, but I wanted a tag that was kind of like a little booklet that you could flip through and then have all the different tunnel layers on. And yeah, that's kind of where I got. And then I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and do this. So I did prepare this ahead of time just because it is a little bit finicky and there was a lot of die cutting involved. You can use circles, you can use squares. I've used ovals. In fact, I've used 4 ovals for mine. And these ones are the Sizzix framelits, Stephanie Barnard, and they have the little circle kind of punches in them. So when I did cut out the centers, it left me with these little pieces that I could definitely play with, like little vignettes in something. So I've got those to play with. And my tags themselves, I'm just going to set this aside. Okay, my tags themselves are 4 inches wide by 6 inches tall. And then I just angled the corners or the sides here. And then I made sure I made all of them the same and that the angles were the same. So I cut one out and then basically templated the rest of it. And then to do the tunnel circles, I could have used my silhouette cutting machine to cut out the entire thing, but I had these dies, so it was just as easy. So basically what I did is I took my first piece and I took my largest oval, and I got that, what I thought was mostly center. I think I did a pretty good job. I laid that down, I taped it on with some purple tape, and then ran it through my Gemini Junior. Then I came back and I took this piece out, and you can do one of 2 things. You can take this piece and lay it on your, no, that's not going to work. Don't listen to me. What I actually did was I laid this piece inside, and then I laid it on top of the next tag, and then I laid my next die cut inside. Then I used some purple tape, taped that down, removed the top circle and tag, and then that gave me this. Then I ran this through the Gemini Junior, and then I just did it again. I then brought everything back to my tag, laid that one down, laid the next smallest one in, centered it, taped it, then lifted these off, ran it through, and then so on. So I'm only doing 4 pages because I think that'll be enough. And then the next thing we need to do is work on, once we get all our little ovals all cut out, so we have like the 4 different sizes, we need to work on our spine. And it's a very similar spine to what we did with the little booklet that I made for the whimsical prompt word. So it's like an accordion spine, accordion fold spine. So I'm going to pop these to the side for a minute. This piece is going to be our spine, and so it'll need to be, you can do this in booklet form too. You don't have to do it in tag style. You can do it like if I just cut that across there and had like a little booklet, that would be fine. But my spine needs to be this tall, which was not our 6 inches, right? Our 6 inches is the entire tag. So I had to measure this, and it was just a tick over 4 3/4. So I made sure this piece is the exact same height as there, and this is 4 inches wide as well. The next thing we're going to do is we'll take our spine piece and we're going to score it at every 1/2 inch. Because this is 4, I basically need 8 kind of little folded pieces to be able to make the spine properly. So I'll have to go every 1/2 inch. Again, you can play with the measurements for yours. This is just what I chose to do here. So every 1/2 inch. And that should give us 4 little kind of rectangle pieces. Or sorry, 8 altogether, 8 little rectangle pieces. Now the next thing I need to do is decide, because I have this double-sided, which side I want to be showing in the front. Now I could hide it in the back, but I just think the stability wise it would be better if it was up front. And I think I want this blue kind of thing on the other side, like I want the opposite side. I think that would look nice. So in order to do that, I need to fold up this way. So I'm having the blue, the side that I want to show, face down. So do that up, and then you fold it back. Just your simple accordion fold. And because I used a scoreboard, they should realistically fold nicely and even. Everything should be even and flat. In an ideal world, and I think we are there. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So then this is going to go like this. Now I have just enough space, so this is a 1/2 inch, and then this is a 1/2 inch. So I've left myself just enough room for this little kind of fold. Okay, so now that we have that, so we should have our, when we go to put this on, we want the, when we look at it, it looks like W's, right? We want this end piece pointing up, like we did on the other journal we made. So instead of gluing it down this way, we're actually going to be gluing it over top of the outside. Last time we did it like this, underneath. I'm just trying to see if that's even a possibility. I don't think it is. Yeah, it sticks out a little bit, which isn't, you know, the end of the world, but we'd have to cover something there. Have a little bit showing. So, okay. I'm going to leave our spine to the side because we need to think about decorating. And how I want peeking out is I'm using so Tim Holtz people, and I might use some butterflies and labels. Now I don't have these guys sorted out very well, so I'm going to have to do a dump of them. Because I do want some smaller images, because this is on the smaller side. You could do a really big book and use up your bigger groups and stuff. That would be a fun project as well to do. Okay. So I know that this is going to be too big, I believe. Anyways. Or is it? It might actually work. I say that, but that is pretty big. That covers up most of our circle there. So I think I'm going to have to go smaller. I think this guy would be a good size. Maybe these guys. That guy's a little too big. Kind of goes with here. So I'm going to toss those guys back. You, sir, are a potential. You are too big, too big, too big. Too big. You are a potential. I don't really like the snow people or the winter people. Not really digging the winter people. So let's get rid of those. You might stay. You will stay. Although you are adorable. I might keep you out because you're so stinking adorable. Okay, there's smaller of those ones. That. Okay. We're getting some good people here. Just trying to see if I have... You're cute too. You're sitting down. You, sir, are too big. You will do... There's a nice group. You're pretty tiny. I think you're too tiny. Okay, let's just... I've got a good selection out, I think. I'm going to toss the rest of these back in the bag. Maybe I want a dog. I don't know. Okay, let's get these guys put back. All right, yeah, we got a lot to work with here. So let's see who we might want on the very front. Do kind of like that gentleman. I'm just going to layer up my stuff here, just so I can have an idea. So I'm going to have to kind of go back and forth in terms of picking people out. But these guys could potentially go in the middle back. Or did we want these guys? No, let's go with these little guys. Okay, so there's, I've got the little, got the back for sure. Yeah, I like them back there. Okay, so then this guy, I like him here. So let's go ahead and commit to him. Otherwise, I will, as one of my favorite YouTubers says, I'll waffle too much. Dear Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs. I enjoy her so much. There's so many great artists out there, you guys, that I love to follow. I learn something from everybody. And let's just go ahead and ink up the inside while I'm at it. I suppose I should have done this off camera as well, but I was excited to get started. I had a kind of an interesting day. I started my day off, I woke up at 8, I was, feeling really good. I did a workout, I did my Supernatural VR workout, which was awesome. And then I went for my massage, which was good. And then I had to stop off at the grocery store, Superstore, which, ruins any good feeling after a massage, I'm sure. But yeah, I had to stop off at Superstore for some groceries for supper. And as I was walking around the store, I don't know if I got overheated or, maybe something got released in the massage, I don't know, but all of a sudden I was not feeling so hot. So I had to actually, when you're in the checkouts, there's the coolers there with like the pop and stuff. I actually had to grab a ginger ale and open it on the spot and start drinking it just so I wouldn't be sick in the grocery store. I don't know what happened, but I want to take a look at adding some layered stuff on there. And I do apologize, I meant to get this out sooner, but I want some tickets, maybe some labels, stamps, maybe some numbers. You never know. I want to keep my options open here. And some butterflies. Okay. So I've got him, but I feel like he needs something else. I feel like tickets. What do we have? So I hope you're all doing well and that you're finding yourself in your crafty space, working on something fun. I was kind of thinking a yellow ticket might be nice. There's something behind him. Now I got to be careful because whatever I put here, I'm going to end up covering with our, rethinking this a bit. I'm wondering if I should put this on first and then glue my guy down first. I think so. Like if you're doing a booklet, you can definitely have like a wider border on yours. So you're not going to run into that problem where whatever you're embellishing with isn't going to get covered up. But I am working in a small space, so I think it's best if I glue this down just on the front tag for this one, and then I can glue my little guy over top of the spine thing. Okay. So yeah, we have the little W's. This is pointing up because this is going to go in like this. So we'll go ahead and add some glue. So I'm adding some glue on this first flap. Again, I might have glue where I don't want it, but I'll just clean that up off the back. Okay, so this has got to get put down in there, making sure it's flush on the top and bottom. Grab my little, oh, come on, glue properly. There we go. I'll just wipe off that excess glue that I have showing over the back there. It doesn't want to glue down. I've never had this trouble with my art glitter glue before. What's going on, art glitter glue? Okay. Can't be the temperature, it's nice in here. This might give it a little bit more time, maybe that's my problem. Okay, so then I wanted this guy. Did I want this on here? And then this guy. That's going to hang over the edge. If I do that, put it down this way. I actually like it that way. So let's do that. I'm looking for, yes, my little punch here. Just cut out those little ticket pieces. All right. Wanted it to go this way. And this fine gentleman is going to get glued like that. Okay, I like that. So let's go ahead and glue that down right away. right about there. And then Monsieur, you will go right there. Now, I don't need to put glue all over, just on this one side. And we'll glue you on like that, sir. Okay, I like that. Might need something else. I am not sure. We've got limited area here, so that's kind of the only issue with doing a tag like this is we've got a smaller area to work with. What do I have for flutterbys? That's a sticker though, it's gonna hang, it's gotta be something to be able to hang over the edge. That's cute. Yeah, decorating is always the hardest part. It's the part where you hum and haw the most. I actually want this darker ink. There we go. I have you there. Could always put a word or something. Didn't get my words out, but that is always an option. What do we have for numbers? Could do that. What do we see that we like? Kind of like that. Okay. And I could have even have put some fabric on there as well, but okay, I think I like that. We'll just glue this down. Then we'll start on the next one. Okay, so then this is our next frame. So I'm just going to tuck that under, and then I am going to play around and see which people we might want. He's cute. You're so adorable, little mister. Okay, we might do you next. But maybe you need to go like here. Or does the girl need to go there? Let's figure this out. She's a little bit taller, I feel. Let me just find my tweezers. And if I bring all of this back in, somewhat line it up. Okay, so we've got these guys way in the back. I like them. And if we have her like here, and then him, he is going to go on this level here. I think that's cute. Could be like the father. It could be a daughter. Do we have like a mother figure? I do not know. A lot of kids. No mother figures I don't see. Not that I'm seeing here. Okay, well I think we'll go with these guys. I think they look good. Okay, we will ink you up just a little bit, my dear. And you just need to be glued on your lower half. I like making up little stories about these people. Oh, what I didn't do though was I did not ink. So I'll have to quickly do that. And I didn't put anything under her either. Okay, Chala, get your poop in a group here and figure out what you're doing. You're hot mess all over the place. Yeah, so doing another kind of later video. So I wasn't feeling very good when we came home. I had to lay down right away and drink my ginger ale and just kind of collect myself. And then I got up, made some dinner. And then my daughter and I started watching the Anne of Green Gables, the original series with Megan Follows. I bought the DVDs off of Amazon. They're a little, I mean, they're obviously converted from VHS to DVD, so it is pixelated, not the best like imaging. Because of that, I mean, understandable. It was, you know, I think like re-digitized or whatever for DVD from VHS. So it definitely is not like watching, you know, our 4K that we're used to. But that is just fine. It was great to watch it. My daughter's really enjoying it. I'm enjoying revisiting it. We just finished the part where Matthew passes away and she's not going back to college. She's going to take the job in Avonlea. And yeah, my daughter and I were crying. It was such a good show. I just love it. Yeah, I like that. It's nice to revisit those old shows. I can't wait. They keep saying that Fraggle Rock is coming back, but I haven't seen where it's at. Like where I can watch the new Fraggle Rock. That was one of my favorites too. It was Sundays were always Walt Disney show, so we'd watch like The Littlest Hobo, Walt Disney World, The Muppets, and Fraggle Rock. We're all kind of shows that were back to back. And then we also had a show in Saskatchewan called Putnam's Prairie Emporium, and it was a great show as well. And I actually babysat the children of one of the, I don't know if he was a creator or puppeteer or what, but he had some of the puppets in his home. And it was cool because I got to babysit his kids, and yeah, it was neat. Okay, so we need something else going on here. And what do we need? We could do one of our little torn numbers. Maybe we want to do that up here. Yeah, those classic shows, or the Beachcombers. Oh my goodness, I love the Beachcombers too. That was another classic. classic show to watch. Good old Canadian television. All right. Like that there. Do we need another butterfly or something? I need some smaller ones is really what I need, which I'm just discovering. Kind of like that. How's that going to look though? I think that'll be okay. So yeah, after I had some dinner, watched the show, and now I'm feeling a little bit better. Definitely got the tired going on again though. I'm going to chalk it up to this time of year. My body wants to hibernate. Okay, that guy might end up getting covered up though when I go to glue this, because I have to glue that on this side like this. It will, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Okay, so we've got 2 done. Now our little friend over here, we want you. And let's remember to ink up first. I think this is going to be cute when it's done. Nice little, it could also go for whimsical as well, I suppose. But peeking out, these people are peeking out of their little tunnels. Peeking out from one another. That's what I'm going with anyways. You could also have like things peeking out of pockets, or you could have lace peeking out of the edges of the pages. You could, I mean, yeah, there's quite a few things you could do for that prompt. I was even thinking about doing like a little bookworm bookmark with him, little head peeking out somewhere. But I think I like this project better. All right, sir, little master, what would you like to stand on? Would you like a ticket of your own? Would you fancy some butterflies hanging out with you? Is that going to blend in too much? Oh, a nice green ticket. Yes, you're at a picnic, young fellow. The city picnic. Where you ate lots of watermelon. And you won first in the potato sack race. How about that, little fellow? I think that works. So let's bring this back. And then he needs to kind of be maybe like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. This is a little tricky part here, trying to make sure I don't lose my, oops, position. Glue that down. Did I ink you up yet, sir? No, I did not. Just give you a little bit. Okay. Got a little bit too much glue going on there. Now I'm going to have that showing on the back. Not sure if that bothers me or not. I could cover it with this. I don't think it bothers me that much. It'll be fine. Okay, then our last, oh, we need something here. I think I'll go with the numbers again. Just going to rip that right there. And then this will do. Like that. All right. Do we need something here? If I did, what would it be? Could do something like that. Nope. Trying to look at some of these old stamps, sorry. I think those are just too modern. I need... For some reason, I actually don't mind that. No, it's too modern. Okay. Do a little bit more digging. I know I've got some old type stamps in here. Got stamp stickers too. Ooh. There's this one. Yeah, I actually might like that there. Just right about there, kind of hanging down. Okay. Liking it, liking it. Could have done some more layering here, but that's okay. So now we're on to our last tag. So we've got this and this. And then these guys are going to come in there. Yeah, I think that's cute. Okay. You, my little friends. What shall we pick for you? Perhaps you would like a label? Could do something like that. I think I like that. And what else? Got a little bit more room to play here. Something on the side. But what? Maybe we want some book page. Or do you want to stand on some book page? The decisions. I don't know. Okay, well, let's start with some inking. And then maybe that will inspire me. What could we put under there? Oh, I could do some fabric. I could. If we did some fabric, what kind of fabric would we like? Do have this. What did I do with that label? Hello? I've lost the label that I had. Okay, well, let's find another one because I'm not digging that. Did I drop it on the floor? I sure did. Let's try inking. Try that again. Try inking this up. Yeah, because this is a sticker. Maybe this fabric might work. It's kind of fun. Bring in our other pieces and let's just take a look if we like that. I mean, we're not going to see it until we open it up. Let's just do it. Let's throw caution to the wind. Might not be the most, ideal thing or a thing that we would normally pick, but just want to fray these edges a bit. I don't want them this perfect. Okay, come on. There we go. It's looking a little better. Just want it not so neat and pretty. Want it a little worn look. Maybe we'll give it a little ink as well. Okay, well, it's going down. And you guys will go on there. So just your little legs need the glue. It's kind of fun to create these little scenes with these little peoples peeking out. Definitely needing something up there. Used you already. Ooh. little bug. Kind of like the little bug. I don't know why, but I do. I think it's because he colors kind of match that. Let's ink him up a bit, so he's not so stark white. Do we want some? No, we've already got fabric on there. Yeah, let's just glue him down. Okay. And I mean, I could have done stamping on here as well for numbers and stuff, but what do we got over here? I like this. This is calling to me. Yes, let's just do that. Excellent. And then now all we have to do is put our little tags into the booklet. And let me just put lids on things. Oops. There we go. And let me just clean up all my little peoples. Sorry guys, you'll be used in the next project maybe. Just not today. All right, so let's bring this back. So now we have to get our pages. Okay, so we've got the first one glued down here. Now we're not going to glue anything on the next 1/2 inch piece. We're actually going to glue on here. So we will cover up some of that butterfly, but it will be fine. Line that up. I wonder, now that I say that, do I have another one of those? Sure I do. I'm thinking I want to go over top. I'm sure I have another one of those. Watch, I won't be able to find it now. Murphy's Law. That's different. Of course I can't. I'm thinking of taking it up, but I don't want to rip it at this point. Yeah, it's pretty glued down. Okay, I'm going to take one more little peek to see if I can find the other one that I had like that. Maybe I'll just glue it right on over top. Aha! I knew I had one. Okay, so let's try this again. We'll glue this. This is all trial and error. I haven't made this before, so you have to bear with me. Okay, so that's going to get tucked in there. I mean, it covers up a little bit of our label too, but that's just fine. Okay. Grab my ink. Just trying to tone down some of that white. Yeah, I'll just glue that right over top of the other one. that's all right. And then that page will fold. And then we have this page, so then we're going to leave this one blank and we're going to glue on this one. Now hopefully, is that going to cover up too much of our buddy? No, it's not. Woohoo! Okay. Hate to cover up my little friend. He looks like an Andrew. Maybe we'll call him Andrew. Clear that down. And then we've got our last page, which is going to be a bit interesting. We're actually going to glue here and here. So the last page is going to be glued on both sides. So yeah, you'll want, for this, you'll want to use like a heavier cardstock type paper. This is Tim Holtz paper that I'm using. Okay, let's put our pin back in our glue. Before it's too late. Is it too late already? There we go. All right. Oh, that looks adorable. I love it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is, you can see how it accordions out like this. And so it kind of skews the way everything looks. I mean, you could keep it like that if you really like, but I am actually going to glue these pieces together and they'll still open. So in between these folds on the outside of the spine is where I'm going to put glue. And you want to make sure the ends are nice and flush with one another. And then if you have some clips, you might want to clip it for a little bit, just to give it some time to catch. My other go-to is my reversible tweezers. I think that looks super cute. I quite like that. Everybody just kind of peeking out there. I could have moved those guys over a little bit more, but that's all right. Got a few things hanging down. I think this is going to be an adorable little piece to tuck in our journals. So just do a little 10-second tidy here. Get everything kind of put away. And what else do we need? We need our prompt. So, well, just give this a little bit. Let's think. Wow, that was peeking out day 21. So tomorrow is bookshelf. I have no clue what I'm going to do for bookshelf. I'm really going to have to think on this one, guys. I think I have an idea for texture and for fabric. And then, yeah, we're into our final week. This is crazy. This has been going by so quickly, but it's so good. Okay, let's take a look at our little tag and see how it has come along. Oh, I think that's so adorable. I think that's so great. I don't know why I feel the need to ink the back, but I feel the need to ink the back. I mean, you could also do this where this piece and this piece is on the inside. Oops, just about lost my sponge. So yeah, I mean, you could put it so that this was right on the outside, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that it's a fun little spine like that. And then if you want, you can double side these for sure. So you could put something on this side so that you don't see this. That doesn't bother me. This kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't know what I would put there though. I mean, I suppose I could put other little people. And then they could be like peeking at you from the other side as well. Yeah, I don't know. I think for now I'm just going to leave it just this one-sided. I think that looks okay. All right, guys, so that is, I mean, I could also put a little tie here and tie it if it was wider. I'd have to do quite a bit wider tag, or maybe next time I just don't do as big of a oval. I don't know. But I like it nonetheless. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and again, the prompt word was peeking out, and my little people are peeking out through their little tunnel tag. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and P.S. I love you.